Hi everyone, welcome back to this new video. My name is Lalit and I'm from Map Mentors. Today we are going to talk a little different from what we generally talk about in our video. So today we are going to learn about the data annotation. So what is data annotation? Simply data annotation is labeling your data so that your machine, especially machine learning and deep learning model can understand your data. So today we are going to learn how can we annotate our image data using one of my own package, or you can say a Shiny app called ShinyLabelR. So there are all different type of software that can be used for the data annotation, but today we are going to test and try our own app called ShinyLabelR. So a lot of data annotation app that annotate data is especially used in the Python language, but this app is built for the R programming language. So let's give it a try. So my app is hosted in Shiny apps. So if you go to this GitHub profile, this is my profile, and if you go to this repositories, and you can see there is a repo called ShinyLabelR. So just click in that repo. You will see a lot of files, but today we are going to test our app. So to test our app, there's a link in the right side of this repo. You can see here. So just click it. So it will direct you to the app. So you don't need to register or do anything, just simply type your name and you can start annotating. So we have two modes, one is this light mode, one is this dark mode. So you can choose any one of this. I personally prefer this light mode, so let me get in. So once you get inside this ShinyLabelR app, so here are some of the things that you should know about. So this is the place where you import your data from your local computer, or you can just use some URL. So if your data is if hosted in or stored in some kind of cloud, you can extract those data from the cloud also. So here is this is the main panel for the annotation. Your image will appear here, you will annotate here, and you can export, and you can also see the dashboard. So how many boxes are there per class, what is the contribution or how much contribution is the annotator do in this project. First of all, let's import our data. So here, go to this browse file. I have my data in this train underscore zip. So this is the data I downloaded from Kaggle. So let me select this data. So these data are all oranges, but there are a few data of the apples also. So you can also try to import different classes of the data. So let me import it. So I have 11 files, and once when I load this selected file, you will see, so there are it gives the name of the image here. So I have total of 11 images. So the first one is this orange. So once you import these files or image here, you will just write or give a label for this. For example, this is my orange, so I'll simply give this label as orange, and I'll select this color, and I'll just simply click here at add class. So once you add this class, the class will be displayed here. And if you have multiple class, then you can also add, for example, apple, and choose a color, and see, you can add your label like this. It will appear here and here also. So for example, this is our orange, so let's start labeling it. So this is just a box, but we are trying to integrate the segmentation and other type of labeling. But uh, so data labeling is kind of simple. When you have clear image, it's very simple. So see, so this is this is my orange, and this is the box for the orange, right? So let's go to the next one. So you can simply annotate your data like this. So it will show the bounding box and the level you are giving it. For example, this is your apple, for example, so you need to change this from orange to apple and simply annotate like this, right? So after you done with your annotates, just save this and go to the export. Before that, you can go to dashboard and see it's showing like there are 8 images remaining for annotation. We made total of 3 boxes in the class, and the image we annotate is 3. So how, what is the percent of completion? 27%. So this is me. So what are the class we are working on is orange and apple. So there's some detail about annotator, you can explore this. So let's go to this export section, and when we annotate the data, so we need to separate them in training and validation split. So here, see, you can slide this and choose your training and validation split set. So I'm choosing for the 80%. So 80% data will be in separate folder that we are going to use for the training, and rest of 20% will be used for validation. So when you simply click this uh, build YOLO dataset, so it will build the YOLO dataset. So click save. See, this will be saved in format. Again, you can save that in a CocoJSON format also, which is mostly for the Python. So when you go to our download section, so you'll see these are our YOLO annotated data. Let's extract them. Mm, okay, so inside you see, so this is our annotated data, and there are some labels. So inside the label folder we have two subfolder called training label. So we have two training label, and validation label we have one validation label. So this is not exactly the 80-20, but we only had 3 images annotated, that's why it split it like this. And again, inside the image also, so you will get this validation image and you will get this training image. So we have orange 4 and orange 6 used as training image, and if you go back to these labels, you'll see orange 4 and orange 6. So open it, so it will just give this bounding box dimension. So we had like 4 uh, side of the bounding box, so this is the just dimension of those bounding box. And when you train your model, you will use this value and you will train your model. So, and again in this validation set, you will test the accuracy of your model. So this is all about this ShinyLabelR. So if you want to try it, give it a try. If you are a developer, I really request you to contribute to this app. You can directly fork this and work in this repo. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any comments, any feedback, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.